purple and white. All hail to SFA. Mid Texas pines, we have found peaceful shrines where every month is made. Long live our alma mater. Honor to thee for as years unfold, happy memories we'll hold. All hail to SFA.
Will the guests please be seated for the procession of the faculty, graduates, and platform party?
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? In preparation for the presentation and posting of the colors and the playing of our national anthem, please stand and remove any hats or other headdress, and place your right hand over your heart in salute to our nation's flag. Today's color guard is provided by the Stephen F. Austin State University Department of Military Science. These young men and women will soon join the ranks of over 600 officers appointed from SFA and lead American soldiers across the globe in defense of our freedom. The national colors are being posted by the Stephen F. Austin State University Army ROTC Color Guard.
The color guard is commanded by Cadet Brady Willman and includes Cadet Wyatt Todd, Cadet Carson Sifford, Cadet Leo Secor.
Please be seated. I'd like to thank the Lumberjack Battalion for our posting of the colors today. They did a great job. Earlier this afternoon, we had a commissioning ceremony. Two of your fellow lumberjacks joined the United States Army as second lieutenants, Joshua Mall and Cassie Klopp. Josh graduated earlier today, and Casey will be here tomorrow, but it's a good time. It reminds me that we should take a moment. If you are a current member of our armed forces, if you have served in the past, if you serve as a first responder in our community, police officer, firefighter, would you please stand and let us recognize you and appreciate your service to our country? Well, good afternoon, good evening. My name is Neil Weaver, and I'm the president of Stephen F. Austin State University, and it's my pleasure to welcome you on behalf of the faculty, the staff, the students, and the alumni to the 2024 Fall Commencement exercises. I'm going to introduce some folks now, the folks on the stage with me and some of our other administrators that are here today. If you will kindly hold your applause, it would make us all feel better that nobody got left out. Start with Mr. Chris Bagley, President and Chief Credit Officer at Cadence Bank. He will be our speaker later. Dr. Ari Chakrabarty, Chair of the Faculty Senate, Mr. Nathan Lyons, Student Body President, Mr. Craig Turnage, Executive Director of Alumni Relations, and Ms. Nita Hudson, a Lecturer of Music. To my left, Dr. Mark Guidry, Associate Provost, Dr. Hans Williams, Dean of the Temple College of Forestry and Agriculture, Dr. Tim Bisping, Dean of the Nelson Rushi College of Business, and Mickey Diaz, the Registrar. Also with us on the front row, Ms. Gina Oglesby, Senior Vice President for Organizational Effectiveness, Ms. Courtney Burns, Interim Vice President for Enrollment Management, Mr. Mike Coffey, Vice President and Chief Information Officer, Dr. Mashara Delaney Fields, Interim Vice President for Student Affairs, Mr. Damon Derrick, Vice President and General Counsel, Ms. Jill Still, Vice President for University Advancement, and Ms. Jane Ann Bridges, our Chief Audit Officer, and, Dr. Forrest Lane, Dean of Graduate and Research, Dean of all the really important stuff. Thank you. Help me welcome them. They don't write it on the paper. I don't know what to say. I'd also like to take a moment to recognize my wife, Christy, and Misty Bagley is here with us today. We appreciate y'all joining us for our ceremony. We also have some members of SFA's faculty with us today to share in this exciting moment with you. This is a ceremony of great pride and accomplishment for them as they see you reach this milestone. Our faculty are an outstanding group of professionals who take great pride in their work and in their students. A substantial percentage have earned their doctorates and in many disciplines have brought Stephen F. Austin State University not only statewide, but also regional, national, and international recognition. They care a great deal about each and every student they teach, and it is their caring that is on display here today. Students and guests, will you please join me in expressing our appreciation to the members of the faculty for their commitment to their students and to SFA. At this time, it's my pleasure to welcome to the podium SFA Student Body President, Mr. Nathan Lyons.
Good afternoon, everyone. I would also like to welcome you to this commencement ceremony. And I won't say a lot because today is your day. And every test and every assignment and every night in the library, crying until 3 a.m., getting shushed on the 4th floor, everything has led you to this moment, and you've overcame every obstacle that you've faced. And you are SFA. Everyone that you are leaving behind, including myself, will miss you, and we hope that you come back to visit us every chance that you get. I hope it's a great day for all, and we're very excited to have all of your friends and family with us in attendance. Thank you so much, and Axe and Jacks.
Thank you, Nathan. I think I speak for all of us who work here when I say that we take tremendous joy from your successes and great pride in your accomplishments. When we hear your name called, and when we see the smiles on your family's faces and the shouts in the crowd, we remember why we chose this profession. We are proud of you, and we are especially proud for you. The fall 2024 graduating class includes 890 students. 758 are earning their bachelor's degree, 127 are earning their master's degree, and 5 are earning their doctoral degree. The youngest student earning a bachelor's degree is 20 years old. In fact, we have 20 20-year-olds graduating today. The oldest student graduating today is 62. We have graduates from 5 countries in addition to the United States: India, Japan, Kenya, South Korea, and Vietnam. We also have 19 states and or territories other than Texas: Arkansas, Arizona, California, Georgia, Idaho, Illinois, Indiana, Kansas, Louisiana, Michigan, Minnesota, Mississippi, North Dakota, New York, Oregon, Pennsylvania, Puerto Rico, Tennessee, and Washington. Of the bachelor's degree students, 441 started as freshmen, as first-time freshmen at Stephen F. Austin. 317 transferred here at some point. 213 of the graduates are the first in their family to graduate from college. $262 are graduating in 4 years or fewer. If you are among that group of 262 who did this in 4 years or less, would you stand up and let us recognize that accomplishment? Well done. And we are certainly proud of those young men and women who experienced college in a very traditional way. Came out of high school, went to college, got a degree in 4 years. That's wonderful. But I also want to recognize all those graduating students whose path to our ceremony today may have taken some different paths. As the numbers tell us, SFA's student body is quite diverse, and each of you has a unique story. Single parent, medical issues, homelessness, financial issues, language barriers. There are many obstacles to overcome. You might have faced one or more of those challenges, and they might have slowed you down, but they did not derail you. This graduating class includes students like Robin Adams. Robin is graduating today with a Bachelor of Music with a concentration in choral voice. Not only is she a hard-working mother of 3, she experienced major medical issues while attending SFA that impacted her ability to sing. After 2 surgeries, recovery, and perseverance, she is here today, being honored as a graduate of SFA. So for all of you, Robin, where are you, Robin? Oh, there you are. Congratulations. So for all of you who followed a less direct path to our ceremony today, I want you to know that you have my admiration and you have my respect. You don't have to, but if you'd like to, stand up and let us recognize you for all that you have overcome and all that you have become as a graduate of SFA. Please stand up and let us congratulate you. It is now my privilege to introduce our commencement speaker, Mr. Chris Bagley. Chris is the President and Chief Credit Officer of Cadence Bank. He has 41 years of banking experience and has served in his current role at Cadence since 2014. Chris earned his bachelor's degree in business administration from Stephen F. Austin in 1983 and an MBA from the University of Houston in 1986. You can read his bio in your program, and there's a long list of successful career stops and accomplishments. But what it doesn't tell you is that this man is a Beyond being a terrific banker and a great friend to this institution, he's a talented musician and singer. He plays the banjo and the mandolin. He was the 2006 Texas State flat-picking guitar champion. He loves bluegrass music, and he just celebrated being married to Melissa for 40 years. Congratulations. Please help me in welcoming Mr. Chris Bagley.
Well, thank you, President Weaver, the President's Cabinet, deans, and faculty members. Most importantly, welcome friends and family members to Nacogdoches, Texas, where we recognize the graduating class of 2024. Come on. Yeah, my head hurt this day after my graduation as well. As a proud alumnus of SFA myself, I'm humbled, I'm honored to have the privilege of sharing this special day with you. The danger in inviting an alumnus back for a commencement speech is they have a tendency to reminisce a bit, so forgive me, as I have countless memories of my time here. I first arrived on campus in 1979. It was the same year the iconic Axum Jack's hand sign was born. Now, I wasn't personally responsible, to be clear, but how about an Axum Jack's? Awesome. A pitcher of beer was exactly $2 at the original Crossroads bar, where I saw Stevie Ray Vaughan up close and personal. I recall the quest for cotton, the pursuit of that intramural champion t-shirt. I finally won mine in tennis doubles, albeit in the diminished competition of a summer semester that my jealous friends never let me forget. We did not have a lazy river in 1979, but we did find a way to cool off by floating on rafts in Lake Nacogdoches. And of course, I recall Woodsies, the co-recreational team building exercises that met around bonfires in remote wooded areas outside of Nacogdoches. And for you graduates, note that my generation located these events without the aid of navigation. I also have memories from this building. One favorite, I was sitting in these stands and watching the women's Soviet team play our perennial powerhouse Lady Jacks the year legendary Sioux coach Gunther was to be the United States Olympic coach, only to be denied the opportunity due to the boycott that year. But my fondest memories are my friendships, forged over 4 years here. We called ourselves the Ego Stompers and TDBs. These friendships are more than memories for me. They exist today as relationships that were forged in dorms and classrooms over 4 years here have also remained steadfast, precious presence in my life, growing even deeper and stronger over the last 45 years. Perhaps the most important thing I can say to you today is the friendships you have made during your time here are special. It will be hard to find any better. Cherish them. Do not let them go. It will require effort. Make that effort. The return on that effort is exponential, and they will be your rock in years to come. This year, the TDB group I mentioned will celebrate their 45th annual beach party, and I can honestly say that growing old with your college buddies keeps you young. I also vividly recall the emotions of my graduation day at SFA. I was filled with pride and a sense of accomplishment, but also butterflies and a fear of an uncertain future because I hadn't received a single job offer. I was scared. I'd worked hard. I could not help feel a sense of failure. Worst of all, I had to make the drive of shame and move back home with my parents. In short, it felt like I was exactly where I started 4 years prior. Maybe some of you have similar feelings today. Knowing what I know now, if I could go back and visit with my younger self, I'd be able to share some things I've learned that may calm some of those fears and uncertainty that day, and I would love to share with you. So I would tell you to be confident. Be confident that you're ready for the next step. You've worked hard and accomplished much at a fantastic university to be here today. It's easy for me to look around this room confident that there are leaders sitting in front of me that will do great things. My confidence comes from watching and celebrating my friends and fellow classmates as they became successful doctors and lawyers, teachers, business leaders, entrepreneurs, in a broad and varied range of industries, all of them adding to the long legacy of SFA success stories. So you should leave SFA confident in your abilities and preparation. I would tell you to be relentless in pursuit of opportunity. Your time has prepared you, but your journey has just begun. So embrace excuse me, every opportunity to learn, experience new and exciting things. Don't be afraid to ask for more responsibility. Ask to do different things and take on new challenges. Leave your comfort zone. Work on getting comfortable leaving your comfort zone. I'm fortunate enough to be in a position to watch the progression and performance of our teammates across the company. We have over 6,000 employees from diverse backgrounds and experience levels. One thing is certain, I've noticed from time and time again, is that when opportunities present themselves, the person that puts themselves out there, attacks that opportunity with passion and great attitude, thrives, progresses, benefiting themselves and the organization. But recognize these opportunities can come in many forms. Odds are good your opportunity may not be exactly what you envisioned today. I didn't start my career at a public or large company. In fact, it was quite the opposite. As I said earlier, I didn't have a job offer after graduation. In 1983, there was no LinkedIn or Indeed, no online applications. There was no online. We had a phone book. Phone book had yellow pages. So armed with a typewriter and a phone book, I started writing letters seeking employment from banks. I wanted to be a banker. I eventually received an offer, but the offer was from a very small bank, Bank of Alameda in Houston, Texas. Many of my peers at the time were going to large accounting firms or large company training programs. And while my opportunity was perhaps less impressive on paper, I learned a lesson. Opportunity can come in many forms. And it turned out that starting at a small company provided me the opportunity to pursue varied challenges and responsibilities. I learned over time that the diversity and responsibility and experience paid valuable dividends that differentiated me from many of my peers and prepared me well as I progressed in my career. I would tell you not to fear adversity. You will face adversity, and it will make you stronger. The same year I started my career in Texas banking, the Texas banking crisis started. Over the next 10 years, over 500 banks, representing one-half of Texas bank assets, failed, including most of the largest bank holding companies in the state. The regulators closed banks on Fridays, so every banker's drive to work on Friday was filled with uncertainty. Banking in Texas, my chosen career, was nothing less than a train wreck. Many bankers simply left for other careers. The bank I worked for didn't fail. It got very, very close. And while this was a stressful time, in hindsight, it also was a tremendous learning opportunity. Looking back, being thrown into the fire, stressful situation and circumstances at a relatively young age prepared me for challenges I would face later on in my career. Trust that each obstacle you overcome builds a resilience that will serve you in ways you may not realize at the time. As you know, it takes a village to get us through these 4 years, and I had many fantastic professors and mentors while I was here. But I could not have this opportunity on this stage in Nacogdoches without representing two people that were special to me. Dr. John Lewis was my commercial banking class professor. His passion for the material and the students sparked an interest in me to pursue a career in banking that has led to an exciting and rewarding career. He also taught me a valuable lesson, that an 89.4 average is in fact not an A. Beyond academics, SFA also prepared me for a life by instilling values and habits of attitude of caring and service. Melvin Wester was the director of guidance and counseling while I was here at SFA, and I was fortunate enough to work with him as an orientation assistant and later as an intern in the guidance and counseling office. As you might expect, Melvin, being the director of guidance and counseling, made a determination that I needed almost daily guidance, and I'm thankful that he did. I remember a particular piece of advice Melvin gave me that served me well that I will share with you. It was on relationships. Melvin believed that relationships are never cemented at 50-50. If your idea of a relationship is that everything has to be split down the middle all the time, the relationship will eventually fail. Healthy relationships, whether professional or personal, require compromise. It was 4 years later after graduation when Melvin passed, and I had the privilege to represent the students of SFA as a pallbearer at his funeral service. I'm so grateful for the time I had with him and the opportunity to support the family that day. and to give something back on behalf of the student body to a man that gave so much to us. I'm sure you have someone at SFA that was a mentor to you, that has been a profound impact on you. Take the time to give them thanks and show your appreciation. It's been my honor and privilege to celebrate this day with you. You're all part of the next chapter in a long line of successful SFA graduates. Your family, friends, and professors and administration that have supported you and helped you along the way are very proud of you today. All of us are looking forward to seeing what you can do. But I'll be honest with you, I don't remember the commencement speaker at my graduation ceremony. So I thought I would end my visit with you today with something that might give me at least a decent chance to be remembered. This roll of toilet paper is something we use every day. My hope is the next time you sit down and reflect, that you might think of me and this day. If these sheets on this roll of toilet paper represent our time on this earth, this is how it rolls. The first sheets represent your youth. You've got plenty of time. Time moves slow when you're young. You can't wait to finish grade school. And it seems forever until you get your first driver's license. High school can drag on a bit. Where will I go to college? It starts getting a little faster in college. Life starts coming at you. It still can seem forever till you get that first job. Then it starts coming at you fast. Your first job, marriage, family, college for your kids, marriage for your kids. It slows down a bit right here. That's called the midlife crisis. But it doesn't last long. Then it's back at full speed. Aging parents, preparing for retirement. Will I have enough? By the time you get to where I am today, it's moving so fast, the sheets fly by, and you wish you could slow the roll down. Just make it last a little longer. But you can't. So I'll leave you with this. Make every sheet count. Make sheet happen while you can. Congratulations to you all.
Mr. Bagley, on behalf of our graduates and the Stephen F. Austin State University community, I want to thank you for being our speaker today. We are honored that you joined us as we celebrate our graduates. Many of our graduates are receiving their baccalaureate degree today with academic honors. To graduate with honors means the student has completed at least 42 of their 120 or 120 plus hours of coursework directly from SFA and has attained an outstanding grade point average, or GPA, in their final 30 advanced hours. It is traditional to use Latin designations for honors GPAs as follows: summa cum laude, with highest praise, 3.9 to 4.0. Magna cum laude, with great praise, 3.7 to 3.899. Cum laude, with praise, 3.5 to 3.699. Basically, all of those students with those designations are A students. So let's congratulate all of our students graduating with honors. Can you please stand so that we can recognize you? And now, it is time to present the candidates for degrees. I now ask the college deans to present the undergraduate degree candidates from their respective colleges. Dean Timothy Bisping will present the undergraduate degree candidates from the Nelson Rushi College of Business.
Will the candidates for the undergraduate degrees in the Nelson Rushi College of Business please rise? Associate Provost Guidry, on behalf of the faculty in the Nelson Rushi College of Business, I certify that the candidates standing before you have completed all of their academic requirements and are entitled to receive their respective degrees. Please be seated and ask some jacks.
Dean Hans Williams will now present the undergraduate degree candidates from the Arthur Temple College of Forestry and Agriculture.
Will the candidates, wow, start over. Excellent use of a forest product, by the way. Will the candidates for the undergraduate degree in the Arthur Temple College of Forestry and Agriculture please rise? Associate Provost Guidry, on behalf of the faculty in the Arthur Temple College of Forestry and Agriculture, I certify that the candidates standing before you have completed all of their academic requirements and are entitled to receive their respective degrees. Please be seated and ask some jacks.
Will the candidates for the undergraduate degrees in the Mickey Elliott College of Fine Arts please rise and remain standing? On behalf of the faculty in the Mickey Elliott College of Fine Arts, I certify that the candidates standing here have completed all of their academic requirements and are entitled to receive their respective degrees. Please be seated and ask some jacks. Will all candidates for undergraduate degrees please rise? President Weaver, it is my honor as Associate Provost to confirm that all of the degree candidates standing before you have been certified by their dean, and they are now entitled to receive their respective degrees.
Consistent with the statutes of the state of Texas, the rules and regulations of the Southern Association of Colleges and Schools Commission on Colleges, the rules and regulations of the University of Texas System Board of Regents, and by the authority vested in me by the Regents, it is my pleasure to confer on each of you the bachelor's degree with all the rights, ranks, privileges, and responsibilities such a degree carries among scholars. You may now come forward and receive your degree.
The Nelson Rushi College of Business, Dr. Timothy Bisping, Dean. Luis Fernando Acosta. Graduating summa cum laude, Brianna Aguilar. Graduating summa cum laude, Lance Edward Albritton. Diana Guadalupe Alvarado Garcia. Kishiana Janice Otherly. Graduating cum laude, Taylor Marie Bach. Aaron Cole Bess. Rylan Cole Bigler. Brendan Dwayne Bolton. Sergio Ivan Botello. Joshua Eric Bowe. Delea Katur Briggs. Graduating cum laude, Camille Elise Brown. Maxine Coyle Brown. Cabrin Madison Clay. Peyton Elizabeth Cloyd. Bridget M. Koss. Bailey Dean Craig. Byron Cody Cryer. Mackenzie Brooke Damon. Nok Yung Trung Dang. Horacio de la Cruz II. Garen Michael Dubé. Zachary Ty Eitman. Alexis Marie Fabiani. Dylan Joseph Farley. Logan Garrett Ford. Andrew Caleb Fowler. Alexis Adrian Gallego. Vaughn Arthur Gosserin. Brett Randall Gifford. Sophie Grace Gillen. Gabriel Leonardo Gaidici. Robert N. Granado. Graduating cum laude, Grace Elizabeth Greenleaf. Joe Raid Griffin. Sheridan Elizabeth Hamilton. Stephanie Nicole Harris. Hallie Brooke Havard. Brian Joseph Hebert. Jacob Allen Hernandez. Alejandra Herrera. Graduating cum laude, Haley Brooke Hill. Charnay Chanel Houston. Victor Ehizoige Idusui Jr. Raina Lee Jackson. Caitlin Danielle Johnson. Graduating summa cum laude, Kelly Grace Johnson. Victoria Grace Johnson. Graduating summa cum laude, Trent J. Jordan. Kylie Renee Kilgore. Madigan Faith King. Graduating cum laude, Sandon Levers. Graduating summa cum laude, Cole Tyler Lemons. Brissa Yvette Lopez. Jade Elise Lovato. Graduating cum laude, Witten Paul Malone. Huxley John Marquardt. Tamarin Blake McElmore. Morgan Grace Miller. Danye Dante Mitchell. Jorius Rashad Mitchell. Todd Alexander Moon, Jr. Graduating magna cum laude, Skylar Motley. Avery Suzette Naismith. Jacob Christopher Neese. Chi-Seng Ng. Peyton Hunter Owens. Graduating summa cum laude, Julian Javier Perez. Graduating magna cum laude, Cody Ray Powers. Graduating magna cum laude, Cole Lee Proctor. Graduating cum laude, Faith Victoria Reeve. Shelby Denise Rame. Jennifer Maria Rivas. Christian Danielle Rivera. Jeremy Ryan Rocha. Graduating magna cum laude, Hannah Mae Roars. Victoria Elizabeth Rogers. Mia Leanne Sacco. Graduating cum laude, University Scholar, Oscar Sanchez. Graduating cum laude, Lydia Genevieve Sattler. Lauren Fair Scoggins. Graduating cum laude, Abrianna Mae Shelnut. Graduating cum laude, Toby Michaela Sherman. Jordan Scott Smith. Graduating cum laude,
Madeline Rain Smith.
graduating summa cum laude, university scholar,
Skyla Kaylee Spear.
graduating cum laude, Eli M. Stanley. Graduating cum laude,
Christine Carol Stearns.
Quentin Sykes. Graduating cum laude,
Vincent Ty.
graduating summa cum laude,
Connor Guy Townley.
graduating cum laude, Daniel Vargas Cabello.
Chloe Lynn Wax. Jillian Marie West.
Graduating summa cum laude,
Amber Nicole Wilburn.
Triton Wileman. Kylan Inez Worley. Dakitris Ariel Franquise Young.
Karina Garcia Guardado. Andrew Joseph Sarangue.
The Arthur Temple College of Forestry and Agriculture, Dr. Hans M. Williams, Dean.
Laney Joel Davis.
Graduating cum laude,
Thomas G. Edwards. Grant Camden Harrison.
graduating cum laude,
Nicholas Allen Runnels. James Evan Vermillion.
graduating summa cum laude,
Jameson Brooks Bays. Tommy Brownfield.
Victoria Concha.
Baker Lee Cox.
Alyssa Dotson. Scarlett Rianne Fannin. Kaylee Dawn Fowler.
Mackenzie Alexis Gonzalez. Tanner Haynes.
Carolina Edith Hernandez. Devin Michaela Herrera.
Anaí Jaime.
James Robert Johnston. Morgan Ashley Jones. Jara Morgan Kent. Elizabeth Lee Lisco. Graduating magna cum laude, Shelby Ann McQueen. Graduating cum laude, Savannah Jordan Nichols. Davis Gaston Pierce. Brooklyn Shea Sababo. Graduating magna cum laude, Alexis Lee Schenkel. Sarah Smith. Trinity Scott Smith. Graduating cum laude, Talia Thompson. Kendall Nicole Wasson. McKenna Rose Wiegenstein. Graduating magna cum laude, Lauren Nicole Alstrom. Graduating cum laude, JC Joe Anderson. Graduating cum laude, Rachel Renee Austin. Cameron Reese Broadway. Dan Cagle. Emily Marie Foytick. Oliver Beck Horner. Graduating magna cum laude, James Austin Jones. Michael Davis Kramer. Graduating summa cum laude, University Scholar, Alex Michael Mers. Graduating magna cum laude, Leo Wesley Carroll Montano. Amanda Renee Morris. Cade William Owen. Caden William Pfluger. Miles Brannon Powell. Michael Ross Rice. Graduating magna cum laude, Jackson Anthony Rivera. Graduating summa cum laude, Sawyer Cass Singer. Samuel R. Stone. Colton Allen Watson.
The Mickey Elliott College of Fine Arts, Dr. Mark Guidry, Associate Provost for Academic Affairs.
Lisbeth Alejandra Bautista. Graduating summa cum laude, Dylan Drake Freeman. Adam Jacob Garcia. Sibley Sahir Hamid IV. Samuel Hurley. Ashley Nicole Johnson. Ruben Monsivais Jr. Graduating magna cum laude, Thomas Paul Peak. Elizabeth Irene Powell. Graduating magna cum laude, University Scholar, Laura Abigail Rodea. Graduating magna cum laude, Stella Jewel Sanderson. Mary Catherine Shank. George Robin Javier Villarreal III. Graduating cum laude, Deontay Dwayne Whaley. Bryce Cameron Allen Sr. Graduating summa cum laude, Holden Clayton Bolware. Christopher Paul Decaline. Graduating magna cum laude, Carson Fowler. Graduating summa cum laude, Morgan Lee Gaddis. Graduating summa cum laude, Julia Abby Holt. Jackson Dominic King. Amber Renee Law. Graduating cum laude, Corey Esther Kamakana Keola Lamel. Graduating cum laude, William T. Madison. Graduating cum laude, Natalie Montoya. Graduating cum laude, Brenna Danielle Scanlon. Grim Thompson. Graduating cum laude, Edgar Ulises Yanez. Graduating cum laude, Robin Simone Adams. Graduating cum laude, Perfecto Alejandro Aleman. Graduating cum laude, Claire Elise Brazier. Rachel Brooke Dilks. Graduating cum laude, Reina Lynn Guajardo. Graduating magna cum laude, Taryn Catherine Hemsing. Reagan D. Herfkins. Mateo Nicolas Lopez. Graduating cum laude, Edgar Emilio Moreno. Tyler Anthony Simone, Graduating magna cum laude, Jacob Gabriel Soto. Graduating cum laude, Madeline Irene Francis Sumner. Graduating summa cum laude, Gabriel Nicole Wall. Graduating summa cum laude, Sarah Marie Wiesand. Sydney Caitlin Hernandez. Victoria Nicole Langford. Graduating cum laude, Kaylin Simone Smith. Graduating magna cum laude, Ashley Andrea Camarillo.
Well done. Congratulations. Today, you are joining a very distinguished group of individuals. You are now Stephen F. Austin alumni. And that designation and that distinction will stay with you all of your life. I want you to know and I want you to remember that your diploma is more than a piece of paper. It is a symbol of what you are, of what you have done. It is proof that you have what it takes to be successful no matter what life puts in your way. You will overcome and you will succeed. All of us at Stephen F. Austin, the faculty, the staff, the administration, the students, the alumni, we are proud of you and excited for you. Congratulations. It is my pleasure now to introduce to you Mr. Craig Turnage, the Executive Director of Alumni Relations, who will offer some brief congratulatory remarks to our graduates. And following Mr. Turnage, we will have Miss Nita Hudson, who will join us in singing the university song. And at the conclusion of the song, the platform party will begin the academic recession and our ceremony will come to a conclusion. So congratulations and Axel.
On behalf of the SFA Alumni Association and over 100,000 living SFA alumni, it is my pleasure to welcome all of you into the alumni family. Congratulations. We look forward to you being an active member in the association and attending networking events in your area. Now, for those of you that wear the SFA ring, it is time for you to turn your ring around with the SFA on the top facing away from you as a symbol to the world that you're a proud SFA alumnus. Graduates, move your tassels. Congratulations, Merry Christmas, and Axum Jacks.